Greetings from Helsinki. I hope you had a nice Christmas. Today is 29th of December and I'm in this rehearsal room recording my guitars for Avalon 2. And the idea is to explain a little bit about my gear and how I use them and how I record it and why I chose this particular place. This place is actually just a normal conventional rehearsal room of a band called Sentiment. It's a Finnish, obviously, from Helsinki. So I came here instead of going to a real studio, and here we also recorded drums for Allen Lande album that's coming next year I guess, which I produced and wrote all the songs and all that stuff. And there's a Kotipelto poster in there, but it's a little, it's not straight. Wonder why. Anyway, so let's go from this to the source. So my amplifiers. We're gonna talk about Marshall later because I'm using that for lead guitars, but today I'm recording rhythm guitars. So I'm using Engel. It's a German amp, and this particular amplifier is Ritchie Blackmore Signature series. It's a very simple amplifier, as you can see from the knobs. There's not many, maybe 10. Very simple amplifier, easy to get a good rhythm sound. I use this for Avalon 1 as well. And it's a really good amplifier for recording rhythm guitars and lead as well, but this time I want something special, so that's why I got this baby here. So from here we go to Gibson Les Paul Black Beauty, which I use for all the rhythm guitars because it has a really nice fat sound. And I don't know why it's white, but this really is called Black Beauty. And Stratocaster I use for the solos. So Gibson Les Paul is my choice for all the rhythm guitars. And it's a great, really great guitar for that. I played years with ESPs, but I got tired of the feeling of steel and I wanted something that I can feel the wood, and so I went to the classic guitars, and I started with Strato when I was like 12 years old, so I have come back to home. Then we go from there to this little studio I assembled here. To this microphone preamplifier, which is called Vintage Design. It's Swedish. I don't think they make this anymore, but this is very good for guitars and vocals. This other one is called Great River, which I'm going to use later with the solos. From there I go to the Mytek converter, and from the Mytek I go to Pro Tools. And in here I'm recording actually with headphones, but I also have this band is using like for the vocals they're using this kind of a speaker system, so I can play you a little bit of something. It's okay, can't play more than that, but there is just drums and not even bass and the basic guitar. So that's actually the title track of the album. So, but then we go to a place why I really came here for, and it looks like this. Oops, the lights went off. Have to put some light. Let there be light. So this is a like extremely long corridor made of concrete, and as you can hear from my voice, it's very echoey. So it's great sound for recording heavy guitars. And here is my cabinet, actually, and it has a normal Shure SM57 microphone like I always use since 20 years, and it goes inside to the rehearsal room. And later I will be using some room mics even further down there to get a really cool sound for the solos. So this is why I came here. I often go to places which have particular acoustics I need, and although it's not the most comfortable of places, for me more important is the sound. So that is there, and this will be moved later to a little bit more center. So yeah, I hope this little thing explained a little bit about the equipment. I'm gonna talk more about how I play leads when I go to this Marshall baby here. That's a whole different story with this one. But until that, you have a nice day, and I get back to you as soon as possible. Ciao!